Hello everyone and welcome back to our Thermador kitchen. My name's Chef John Cardona, and this month we have a treat for you. We're cooking a recipe on our 30-inch professional triple speed wall oven here in our Thermador kitchen. We're doing some morel mushrooms that we're gonna toss with some shallots and garlic. We're also gonna be doing some rotisserie quail using rotisserie mode. Our root vegetables will be cooked in our speed oven using CookSmart, using the root vegetable preset for 2 pounds. We will be basting our quail with white barbecue sauce. So let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with morel mushrooms. We're gonna soak it for 10 minutes. This is 1 quart of water, tablespoon of salt. We have a tablespoon of sugar, and we're gonna drop our morels. So we'll let these sit here for about 10 minutes. Then all we're gonna do is strain them, put them on top of paper towels and make sure that we remove all of that grime. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just drop them on this broil pan, an accessory that comes with our wall oven as well. We're going to add some shallots. What you will do now is you're going to add some chicken stock. Now, if you have homemade chicken stock, even better. And add that right in here. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our root vegetables that will be cooking in our speed oven. We're gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil. We're gonna add salt and pepper. And we have our speed oven ceramic dish that we're gonna be dropping this on. Before you toss your root vegetables, it's very important that you actually weigh them out, specifically when you're working with the speed oven. The speed oven has a mode called CookSmart, and the CookSmart mode has 36 cooking options or pre-programs that you can actually go in there. And all you have to do is go into the CookSmart program, select the food that you'd like to cook, and then select the weight. For this, we have 2 pounds. Next, we're going to be marinating this quail. And we're gonna put this into our wall oven using rotisserie mode. Preheat our wall oven to 525 degrees convection bake. And the reason you wanna do that is because with convection bake, you have a fan going on, plus the 2 elements, the top element and the bottom element on high heat at 525 degrees. We'll preheat it, and once we're ready to drop our rotisserie quail, we're going to set it to rotisserie 525 degrees. We're going to add half a cup of grapeseed oil. We're gonna add garlic, some kosher salt, red pepper flakes, black pepper. We have some mushroom powder. Kind of mix up our marinade here, drop our 6 quail. And sure, you go in there and you get some of this flavor and you go inside its cavity and just rub it around there. And then what we're gonna do is we'll drop this in the refrigerator, marinate it for about 4 hours, and then we'll come back and put them on the rotisserie and get that rotisserie going. We're back with our quail. It's been 4 hours. Now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of this white barbecue sauce on it. Once that oven starts cranking, quail on there, the smells in this kitchen are gonna be wonderful. So we have our forks, and you also have your rotisserie skewer. Then you're gonna drop your quail right on here. I'm gonna do the same with the others. And don't tighten them too much. You wanna make sure that you have enough space in between those quails for the heat to get through. You want to place this on rack level 5 and ensure that your telescopic rack is on rack level 1. Now we're going to get your rod and drop it in here and ensure that your rack is inside properly. Let's go to 525, and that quail should start spinning around. You don't have to preheat your speed oven. We're going to set this up to CookSmart. Let's look for roasted root vegetables, 2 pounds. I'm gonna hit continue, and it says 2 pounds, 25 minutes. Start with start button. You should see some carrots and some veggies here on the side, and that's gonna tell you that it's actually working, and the process is gonna take 24 minutes. After 5 minutes of cooking time in your rotisserie oven with your quail, you wanna go ahead and baste your quail just 1 time because it has a lot of flavor going on already. We want some light flavor on there as well. And while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and move these veggies just with the same brush. That's fine, because you want some of that flavor in there. Once your speed oven is done, it's going to give you a nice tone and a ring with a note on the screen saying enjoy your meal. Let's remove our roasted root vegetables. We're gonna toss these in those mushrooms. Oh boy, it's going to be delicious. At this time, I will remove our rotisserie, and I'll pull this out first. With and just slide this out. So for this quail, we are going to cut them in half just to make sure that each person gets about 3 quail, and this is enough to make for 4 servings. So let's get a few pieces of carrots and a few pieces of parsnips, some potatoes, and of course we can't forget the morel mushrooms, right? And the shallots. You can add 3 pieces of quail here if you want, but if you want it nice and tight for presentation purposes, we're just gonna put 2 on there. I will drizzle with a little bit of olive oil and finish off with a little bit of parsley. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us in our Thermador kitchen today. We hope that you enjoy cooking this recipe on your Thermador 30-inch professional speed wall oven. Now it's time for our family and friends to get together, have a good time, sit down and eat, and enjoy this beautiful meal. Bon appetit, and see you next time. Thank you.